my name is Elyauna and I canvass with Georgia Cumberland Conference. This is my story, this is my testimony. So one day I was canvassing, right? And I was, I was doing businesses and I was getting a few books here and there, but there wasn't really much going on. And I really, really wanted to reach my goal that day. I mean, who doesn't? But I was going to my last business, and I saw my partner on the other side, so I knew for sure this was going to be my last business, and then I'd have to call for pickup. And I thought to myself, Lord, please, this is my last business, show me. And I go in the building, and it's kind of a big empty room. There's not much there. And I walk around and I see a man standing there, and he looks at me, and so I ask him, hi, do you work here? And he says, well, sort of, I guess so. And so I asked him, what he did, and he says, well, I just got here, I'm waiting for somebody so we can, talk, I guess. And I don't think he really knew what he was doing there either, but he asked me what I'm doing, and I show him some of my books, and he really, really likes them. And he's going through the History of Freedom, which is the great controversy, and he goes through the Desire of Ages and the cookbook, and he says, I got a little kitchen up here. This is actually a school and a ministry for different people that have been on drug addiction, and it just helps them get on the right path, because I think he said 1 in every 4 people struggle with addiction or almost starting to vape or different things like that. And he was telling me about his school and about the ministry that he was doing. So I pulled out some more books and I showed him, and he said, no way, I actually do like a worship class every morning. And he was telling me about all the things he did and how he could use the books and incorporate them into his curriculum in this like college course or something that he was doing. And I was so excited. I showed him a cookbook, and he says, I have a kitchen upstairs that the guys used to cook, and I'll just stick this in there, maybe they'll go through it and read it. And I think there's like little Bible verses and quotes in the cookbook too. And so the man ended up getting a 6-book set. So he got all the books I had of the devotionals. The only books he didn't get were the kids' books. So he, almost got everything I had. And one thing I forgot was the man said since he was going to incorporate it in his curriculum, he would need about 50 books of each ones that he liked the most. He said he was going to go over them and see which ones he liked the best and then order those in bulk. And it really taught me that God does everything in his timing. It's always the last business or the last place, but that's okay because that's how God teaches us to rely on him.